Namco Museum Volume 3 with the spine card. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fatal Fury 2. Ooh, Street Fighter Alpha 2. Super cool. Here's Holy Diver for the Famicom. I thought it was going to be a fishing controller. What even is this, bro? Hey, man. Box Game Boy games for 500 yen. All day. And Shubibinman, man. Come on, man. Who doesn't know about Shubibinman? Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. This is part 2. Last time we were at the flea market. That's 2 videos ago by now. So the flea market usually closes at around 2 p.m. but that also means that we have the rest of the day to go game hunting in other places. So I wanted to make a follow-up video and show you guys where I go after that. There's a couple of stores that I usually hit, and as you'll see, it's gonna be a good one. So without further ado, let's go game hunting. Let's go straight to, I don't know, PlayStation? Here's PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. That seems like a good place to start. Namco Museum Volume 3 for 1500 score with the spine card. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right off the bat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's got Dig Dog, Miss Pac-Man, Galaxian pole position. This is not my favorite of this Namco Museum, but yes, we finally found one for a good price. I've been looking for this for so long, and they're always like 3,000-4,000. Tales of Destiny. I think we recently bought this, like literally on the previous video. DX Monopoly. I didn't even know this existed. Of course, like always, we're just kind of like looking for spine carded games. What is Aru Aubert Force After? This looks like space exploration PS1. 480 is not terrible. What is Skymark? Another flight sim. Bro, pretty stoked at their PlayStation collection, man. I'm surprised there's not that many other foreigners in here since it's so close to the flea market. I would expect the place to be overrun, but you know, I guess all isn't as it seems on the internet. Sorry, Twitter. Hate to disappoint you. Dragon Quest Monsters 1 and 2, uncommon game, but yeah, 5,000 yen makes sense. This one has like one of my favorite spine cards, man. This looks so cool. Yeah. Really cool, man. Love this PS1 section. Can't believe we found Namco Museum M. This is the first of the series. I've been looking for these forever. 1,500. I'm more than comfortable paying that. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, let's go to the PS2 section, which is like literally right here. What is our racing? Revolution, Life in the Fast Lane. I found this for the GameCube. They have a nicer version here. And I don't know if this is a good one. I might pick this up. I'm gonna put this in a maybe pile. It looked really cool. It's got like R34s and stuff, and it's, you know, the graphics look really good for a PlayStation game. I'm not familiar with it, so I looked it up for the GameCube. It looks great. I'm definitely gonna pick it up if there's nothing else that we can substitute it with for today's trip. Speaking of dating sim recommendations, some of you recommended this one. It's called Amagami. It's actually a pretty famous one. It's fully translated. I'm not too into that. It's also like 3,000 yen, but apparently, you know, it's an okay dating sim. Fighting Evolution 3? What is that? Ultraman Fighting Evolution 3. Okay, 7,200. So the games that they do have are priced as such. The thing about Book Off is they do kind of standardize their prices all across Japan, so it's kind of harder to find deals. Like there's no junk section. I mean, there is, but it's different. Good old SOCOM Navy SEALs. That's a classic. I had this for the PSP. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm not even into the military and stuff like that, but it was a really fun game. Tactical third person stuff. Look at all these Densha de Go's. They've got Densha de Go 3, 1800. That's actually okay. Debating that. This is the Shinkansen version, but I don't know. I haven't found the controller yet, so that's why I'm basically just kind of waiting. I have the original controller, and you know, of course, there's this special one. This is the Kyoto and Hakodate Enoshima. There's like these older trains. They have a special controller, but you can play it with the original one as well. It's just aesthetics. Like, it's still a lever and a thing, and it works, but if you want to go full role playing, you know, which I guess is the best part of that. Here's some 2500 series. The Bonanza Bros. Wasn't this like a TurboGrafx game? 1500? Not sure what this is. And Game Ground. Yeah, this is Game Ground for the Game Gear. Or sorry, for the Genesis / Mega Drive. I didn't know Game Ground had a Aegis 2500 series. Pretty solid titles, man. Here's Rockman 7 for 480. All right, that's going in the pile. For 480, I'll pick up a Rockman X7. It's not like the best Rockman, but it's definitely one in the X series. Do you offer and services? We do not. If you read the About section of my YouTube channel, it says this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing on this channel is for sale. I would not be comfortable with doing this if I would take games and ship them out of the country. I draw the line at getting it for my own collection. Like I said, maybe I'll do a flea market selling stream once and do it for charity. I thought that was a great idea from Connor, so I might do that, but no, we don't. Nothing here is for sale. Here's Monster Hunter 3, and it comes with the Pro Controller. 1500 is not bad, especially since I paid 1500 for the Pro Controller by itself. This isn't a bad deal at all. It's a cool looking box too. This is, it says Tokyo Bus Gaido. What is this? This is a bus simulator, bro. 1500. I think people speedrun this game. I think I saw this at RTA in Japan. This is a Tokyo Bus simulator. Let's go. 1500. It's too much for like a random game like that. This is Taxi 2 with the PlayStation. This is a simple 2000 series, separate from the Aegis series, but this is another one of those budget taxi. This is a Tokyo Taxi Simulator. They got a bunch of uncommon game. I guess people don't really care that much for PlayStation 2, which is why I love looking for it. What is Lucian Bees? Luxury and Beauty, Lucian Bees. Resurrection Supernova. 480 for this whole thing. This whole thing of stuff that, you know, 4AM does not care about. Wow, this is the, we found this the other day, Shiba Michi. Apparently it's like some type of game show that it's based off of, but apparently this game goes for a lot more. Ooh, Evangelion 2000. What is this? Iron Maiden 2nd. I'm actually looking for this game. And this is a great, I've never seen this version like this. This is a visual novel. And it's another one. I just recently finished Evangelion, so of course I'm going to be obsessed with it. But for 2,000 yen, I'm debating this. I'm going to have to check how much this goes for online to see if I'm overpaying. But yeah, I found this before and never for like in this condition. It has a postcard book, which just looks awesome. All right, so today I wanted to focus a bit more on game guides. These strategy guides, they have so many of them and they're like super not expensive at all, and they're always worth it to have a browse. I'm still looking for a couple ones like Chrono Trigger. So these are all Dragon Quest. Here's a GameCube one for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Look how cool these are, and these are like here 350 yen. Here's a big old Final Fantasy X2. This is the Ultima, edited by Studio Bensoft. I guess that makes it official, right? Look at that. They've got like every single area, every single collectible. Super, super cool stuff. And it's definitely fun. There's a bunch of Minecraft ones as well, but you know, this is Dragon Quest 8. I don't know why it's like randomly down there. It's missing the cover. There's like an outer, oh no, it does have it. So I guess this is just how it is. But yeah, this one is 700 yen. So usually, like sometimes you find them way into the Super Nintendo and Game Boy era, and they just have them here because like books are books, right? Here's all the Pokemon ones. Those are really fun. Here's Gold and Silver. I think this is the DS version though. Yeah, this is the DS version of Hard Gold and Soul Silver. Super cool, man. 600 yen.
I just don't have space for books, but this is awesome, man. It's gonna put like every gym leader, how to get there most efficiently, you know, which Pokemon you can get where. Like this is where you can find like Gyarados and Magikarp. All right, off to the card-based games. I want to find some Super Famicom stuff. Right, here we are at the Super Famicom section, and yeah, this is what I mean. Like, they have a glass case. Of course, it's going to be EDF and R-Type, but everything is so expensive. And for some reason, people just kind of forget that PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 exist. Like, I'm picking up a couple hundred yen worth of games, while like some of these, you know, here's Famista 2 for 900 yen. That's insane. It used to be like a 100 yen game, 4,000 yen. You know, just pointing it out that if you're gonna look for games and stuff, it's fun to look a bit further than your mainstream titles. Actually, what is this, Final Fight 2? Fatal Fury 2? It's not terrible for 3,600, but they're definitely pricing these at a premium. Final Fight is not an 8,000 yen game, bro. It just isn't. Ooh, Street Fighter Alpha 2 for 14,000. That is an uncommon game, man. That is an uncommon game. Salamander in the back there for 12,000. Yeah, these days, you know, we're still doing the N64 challenge, but I find myself going for the PlayStation stuff a lot more often than not. I just saw this Tom and Jerry game. This is another super uncommon game. 11K. I mean, we complain, but they do have like a nice stock of things that we never find. 14,000 for Tekkaman Blade. That is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a Tekkaman Blade in the wild, man. 14,000. That is awesome. I hope we get to the point where we can start picking up some of these expensive gamer-roonies, right? Anyway, someone in the chat was asking for GBA games, and you know, if you're watching the stream, we'll be happy to comply. Before we go into the GBA and Game Boy and stuff, here's an MSX game, I think. It's a Fleet Commander 4. It's a Famicom game. It just has like a really big box. It says right here, Family Computer. Okay, I thought it looked like an MSX game. That's something that I guess is uncommon. Here's Kirby 64. And like I said, it's just really rare finding some of this stuff, especially N64 these days. So while we're still doing the complete N64 challenge, more often than not, they're going to be behind glass and stuff, you know. Here's Famista 64. Again, you know, another game that I have. But this is actually a really fun game. Famista in general is a great series. It's better on the Famicom, in my opinion. On the N64, you're better off playing Powerful Pro Baseball, if that's your thing. There's a million of those, and they're all 100 yen. Here's Wario for 3,200. I think this is WarioWare Advance. Super cool box. I always loved the way this looks. Here's Kirby 2. I should have given this one away with the Kirby game if I knew. This is Kirby's Adventure 2, which technically I guess is a hamster game, right? It counts for the 4AM hamster game collection. Speaking of which, here's Hamster Paradise 3 for the GBA. These are going up in price, man. People are starting to collect hamster games. And Mario and Pano de Pong, 1,500. Still looking for this, but it doesn't have the insert or anything, and for 1,500, you know. While we're here, we might as well look at some of this Famicom stuff, right? Here's the two Famicom Jump edition. These are the anniversary editions of Weekly Jump magazine. They made a Famicom game. These are really fun. I guess you can call them RPGs, and they have all the Shonen Jump characters like Dragon Ball, Arale, Fist of the North Star, you know, all that good stuff from that era. Really fun games. I think they're translated, but you're better off emulating these if you can't read Japanese. This is an uncommon game. This is the Economics software family computer. I think you use this with the keyboard. I'm not entirely sure. It's just math and stuff, but part 2, I found part 1 once before. But this exists. Hey, here's a Goonies 2 in the box. We just bought this for 500 yen in the cart at the flea market. But yeah, with the box, Goonies 2 always fetches a lot, 3,600. I mean, in Japan, that's a lot. This game looked interesting. This is the Kunio-kun. What is this called in the English? This is a spin-off of I think this might be the River City Ransom, right? And this is Kunio-kun. In Japan, it has a bunch of spin-offs. There's a volleyball game, there's a soccer game, but yeah, super cool. 4,000 yen. It looked cool with all the splatters and stuff. I guess we can look at some GameCube games since people have been asking that as well. Here's special Jinsei game. I guess the game of life for the GameCube. One Piece The Grand Battle. I think I have this on the PlayStation. This is like a Smash type fighting game but it has One Piece characters, which is also, you know. Hey, Gift Pia. This is a Japanese exclusive one that keeps going up in price. I found this sealed in the Friends Family Store video. Here's Chorokyu, another uncommon one, 3,200. Yeah, these games are kind of starting to come up in price, right? Custom Robo, Batum Revolution. I guess they're pricing all their GameCube games at 3,200, which I guess maybe why they're still here. Ooh, Paper Mario RPG. I think this is the 1,000-Year Door in English. And then here is Dobutsu Banchu. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. I thought it was going to be Dobutsu no Mori, but yeah. All right, let's keep going. Super cool. Here's Holy Diver for the Famicom. That's another one of those like awesome soundtrack Famicom games. What an insane price at 24,000 yen. That's definitely the most expensive game I found today. Ninja Gaiden over here in 9,000 yen. And then what is this? Office Guy? Asamade Famicom. Until morning, I guess. It's 11,000. I have no idea what that is. And then there's Oriental Blue next to it. And this is Dead Fox, 10,000. It looks like Predator. What a crazy Famicom section. Yeah, I guess they just remodeled and then they got a bunch of rare stuff and put it in these glass cases. It's a bit of a hit and miss feeling when you find that, because you're going to find some good stuff. But, you know, it's going to be at a price that it's probably worth. Right, so speaking of Famista Baseball, let's look at some of these common Super Famicom games up here. Here's Famista, or Super Famista, the original. I guess these are going up in price lately, but as far as baseball games go, if you're going to go for 16 or 8-bit games, these are the ones. They're going to have Japanese teams, so this is the Yakult Swallows, the Daiei Hawks, you know, the Chiba, I guess Chiba, maybe they didn't exist yet, but, you know, the Osaka Hanshin Tigers. But if you're into Japanese baseball games, I'm not even into baseball, but these games are super fun. They're super arcadey, great for multiplayer. They're a really good play. They're kind of playing like a board game almost. Here's Supapon for 1500 DX. It's another one of those, I guess you can call it a puzzle game. I like this game, but I keep finding it for way too much. Hey, the Super Famicom version of Dragon Quest III. Yeah, it's gonna be 4,000 yen. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot. Here's Dragon Slayer, another one of those RPGs that I just never hear anything about. I don't know if this is translated or not. It's from Falcom Soft, which, you know, but hey, obscure RPGs, I'm all for it. Maybe it's not obscure and I'm just saying something. Here's a cool little racing game, Road of Monaco. Again, never hear anything about this. Oh, sorry, this is Lord Monarch. All right, let's rephrase that. Here is Lord Monarch. And this is a game I truly don't know anything about. Apparently it's playable with the mouse. And what a cool looking piece of art. I'll give you that. But yeah, no idea what that is. Wow, look at all their Switch games. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Let's see if we can find another place to hit. I'm gonna make my selection here because this is quite a lot. And yeah, maybe we'll go to the next one. Yeah, so this is probably what this goes for 2,000. Also, I wanted to point out, it's really funny how in Japanese it's called Girlfriend Second, and then in English it's called the Iron Maiden. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get Namco Museum, and then these other ones I think are fine because I'll find this one like all day for less. And Rockman 8. Yeah, Rockman 8 was there, and this racing game was here. But yeah, I think this is a great selection. It's going to be 3,500, but I'm definitely okay with that, especially Evangelion. I wanted to get more into visual novels, practice your reading, and you know, I finished the series, so this is going to add to that, and it looks pretty cool with the postcard. I guess you guys are going to see on the screen right now what that postcard looks like with my narration. Look at that narration. Awesome narration. Look at that postcard. Isn't that a cool postcard? What a cool postcard art book. Evangelion, man. Right, before we go, I wanted to check their junk section really quick. What is this, a Mahjong tile? An LED sign. This is a LED Mahjong tile. It's the Green Dragon. I want a different one. This is a Huts. And then they've got Haku. I wanted Chu. Oh, look how cool. A light up mahjong tile for 900 yen. Anyway, we came for the junk section. I guess it's a junk section. It's just the consoles and stuff that they have. Like, it's still a bit much though. 4,800 for this Famicom in the box. They've got the Yolk for 900 because, I mean, no one has the means to test this. It's almost always working though. Some GameCubes, like 19K, about 1,900 a pop. In the box though, these are not junk. They are definitely just consoles. I call it the junk section, but this is just where they stack up all their hardware. Some of it's junk, some of it isn't. Oh, the golden Wii wheel, 2,300. I still can't believe Mr. Rightway got this for 300 yen. I'll never let that go. Ooh, ooh. I like me Wii U things, and you got the cheapest, nicest.
I saw.
You're going to America. It's okay. Like you should.
Well, I saw that at another book off, and it was like 3,000 yen.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Book off versus hard off. Ooh, a 900 yen. I thought it was gonna be a fishing controller. What even is this, bro? This is like a Hyper Shark Madness. This is one of those arcade games, isn't it? Whoa, super expensive Game Boy Advances, 20,000 yen. There's the Pikachu 3DS for 41,000 yen. That's a new 2DS, I think. Oh boy. A Neo Geo Pocket Color, 32,000. And here is 4AM's biggest regret in retro gaming. This is the, okay, it's a different one, but this is the Animal Crossing 3DS. I guess 28,000 is about what I paid for it. I bought this new, it's a different one. It says Animal Crossing in letters, but it was the new 2DS. And I bought it while in university here to keep me busy on my lonely university nights. And I sold it when I got out of university because I needed money to like start a life in Tokyo. But yeah, it's, you know, unfortunately, not that I can't get it back. I want that one. I want the one I had. But hey, life happens when you're collecting, right? Quick scan at the figure section. They've got a Rockman Exa series. Don't think I've ever seen this one. They've got two of these. Mega Man Battle Network in the West, and I guess there are two figures of him. I wonder from when this is. This is so cool. They've got the girl. I've never really played these games. I'm familiar with them. Like 2,800, it's not bad. It's pretty cool. I didn't know these existed. Yeah, no Bulma, unfortunately. The Bulma is becoming a pipe dream at this point. All right, now we're really gonna move on. I guess this is the start of our Namco Museum collection. Don't worry, the spine card's inside. Let's see how long it'll take us to get all of these. New side quest unlocked. All right, location number 3. This is probably gonna be the final location of today's video, but this place is called a Wattman. I've made a bunch of videos on these before, way back in the day. So today we're gonna be looking at another non-hard-off thrift store because I've been here before and they've actually had like a couple Game Boys and stuff back in the day. Let's see if it's still good. It's usually related to a hard-off or some other type of recycle shop, but in general, it's just a good non-hard-off recycle shop, I guess. I found this one by accident like years ago, and it used to be a really good place. The prices, like anywhere else, have been going up, but like I don't really see a lot of people talking about stores like this. Let's go inside, see what we can find today, and let's hope we can get some bangers out of this store. Oh, they got a Minion, King Minion. I just saw this movie. We saw Minions the other day. Those Despicable Me movies are actually quite good. So this is what I mean about a non-hard off place. They do have a junk section. Like, this is the only place that has like a junk section that's not like a standard run-of-the-mill hard off. Ooh, a D-terminal cable. Whoa, a JVC D-terminal cable for 91 yen? I'm getting this. I just paid like 1,000 yen for one. So in Japan, D-terminal is actually a component, so you can get really good quality. I have a switcher as well, so I can always use cables like this for 91 yen. It's a standard that's only used in Japan as far as I know, so people don't really buy this and export it at any means, so you can always find it in a junk area like this. It's not used anymore now that everything is HDMI. This is a Torn. Now this was the digital TV tuner for your PlayStation 3. I don't think this service exists anymore, so I'm gonna not get this. But for 780 or 858 with tax in the box, This is a really interesting find. It was like 9,000 yen when this was new, but this standard doesn't exist anymore. I wonder though, I wonder if you can catch TV on this. That would be a really fun thing to explore, right? It says it's digital, but we only have BS and CS in our house. So now this is VHF 1 to 12 and UHF and then CATV. I think we can get CATV. I'm gonna think about this to maybe just for a video to try it, at least to show you guys what that was like. Anyway, non-hard off junk. Look at this, a whole stack of, I guess, PC Blu-ray players for 1,000 yen a piece. They can't ever test this, but I guess this works though. These might just, you know, work. I don't know how finicky Blu-ray players are, so I'm not gonna try with those, but yeah, look at all the cool stuff, man. Like a disc, man. 300 yen. It says there's like error when you put the CD in, so that's definitely not gonna work, but love me some non-hard off junk, man. It's really good stuff. Their game section is over there, so let's check that out. Ooh, a boxed Flippool, an exciting cube game for 500 yen. Hey man, boxed Game Boy games for 500 yen all day, all day. This looks interesting. It's super torn up, but for 500 yen, it's going in the maybe pile. They seem to not have that many PlayStation 1 games. They had a couple. Spine cards are far and few in between. It's a nice little Ape Escape, how to get you. Really cool, 300. Yeah, your run-of-the-mill Final Fantasies and stuff. Zero Pilot. Definitely been picked through. Oh, this one's expensive for sure. This is a Densha de Go, but like the train simulator. It says the 1500 series. Oh, this is like the original Densha de Go, but it's like a cheap version of it. Also, shout out to this Taito controller. It's so uncommon, but this is cool. I've never seen this version of Densha de Go before. It doesn't have the spine card, and so we're gonna keep our rule. Oh yeah, here's a Toge King, the Spirit. Yeah, there's no spine card, but yeah, this is awesome, man. Toge King. I recently figured out about this series. Toge means downhill racing. So like you got Toge, and Wangan is like the highway equivalent of that. But yeah, I don't know if this is a good one or not. It's for the Saturn. I'm not really sure about Saturn racing games. We've got Fighters Mega Mix, and here's another one, man. This is Wangan Deadbeat. I wonder if I can open it to see if there's a spine card inside. 300 yen? It's not spine carded, but Wangan Deadbeat is definitely a game I've never seen before. Then we've got some PS3 games. You know, we've got Ishin, which has been, you know, brought to the West. 500 yen is not bad. We've got Blaze Blue. Yeah, definitely way better condition than the flea market. Here's a Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 HD remix. I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts fan, but I acknowledge his existence. Here's some PSP games. I never see them laid out like this. Ooh, here's Patapon 2, Greatest Hits version. Here's a Final Fantasy Type O. We found this at the flea market, right? This is the PSP version of it. And looking through these here, here's the full version of Patapon 2. I would love, I have like a couple PSP games, but I barely find PSPs anymore, and they're so expensive these days. I don't know if I want to get into that, but there's some bangers on it for sure, man. Let's go find some GameCube games. All right, over at the GameCube. Wow, a 858 Final Fantasy IV. This is the 3D version that I like for the DS. This one is going into the maybe pile. I said GameCube, but this is definitely a game I was looking for. For 800 yen, that's a good price for that. Bokujo Monogatari, aka Harvest Moon for the GameCube. Which one is this? Melody of Melody something, right? The GameCube, they have like these cardboard sleeves in Japan. So this is Mario Strikers, but I try to not pick them up if they don't have those, right? They don't seem to have that much over here. Here's Final Fantasy Ring of Fates. I thought it said Ring of Fart. This is the Crystal Chronicles. I have no idea what this is. But for 300 yen, here's Tales of the Tempest for 858 on the DS. Here's a Luminous Arc. I guess we're doing DS games today. I mean, why not, right? We're an opportunistic channel. Ooh, this is pretty cool. This is a 3D Picross. I'm a big Picross guy myself. I love finding versions like this. And if you go down here, there's 3DS games, but I'm not really finding anything worthwhile. Except for Snack World. I didn't know 3DS games went this hard. Look at that, Snack World. Love me some Snack World. The new anime. It's apparently really good. Still have to watch it though. Oh, here's their PS2 games. Final Fantasy II International. Den 2 International. Here's a From Software game. Before they did Dark Souls, they did this. Not entirely sure what this is. Tenchu Kurenai. And Tenchu 3 in the back there. Good stuff. I completely missed this. I thought they didn't have PS2 games. Dragon Ball Z 2. They're very well priced, so I'm gonna have a little look-see. Whatever this is. DigiCube something. Okay. Sakiake Chronomarty High School by Eiji. Okay, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what that is. They're kind of behind this thing. Yeah, the rest is like your run-of-the-mill. If you guys can even see behind it, let's lift this guy up. Here is Tokimeki Memorial Girls Side, whatever that is. Extreme for 300. There's a big box version of this. That's really cool. I'll hold out for that one. And then what is this? Side with a fight action game. Another one of these airplane fighting games. SWV. Sidewinder V. Okay. Some cool stuff. I'm definitely finding things that I've never seen before. Let's put all of these back. I'm okay on all of these for now. And they've got some big box oversized stuff over here. Your Metal Gear Solids, your Gran Turismos. This one is missing disc 1. This is the Legacy Collection. Unfortunately, I would be down for this if it was complete for this price. This is the Ico limited box. 1,298. Really cool. Really good stuff. So I'm definitely going to get this Final Fantasy IV for $858. I'm okay on Flippool. I'm okay on these. Flippool isn't that uncommon, and it's like a super messed up box. And I don't know, this probably doesn't have a spine card or anything. We really should keep that. If we go up here, there's the Pachi slot game I've never seen before. And that's rare, because I have a lot of Pachi slot games. Alright, for the fun of it, how much is their Final Fantasy V? 990 yen. I mean, it's not in the best condition, but that is a great price. I'm happy I came here. This is crazy. This is a USB 8-bit do receiver. It's kind of crazy that they're starting to get 8-bit do stuff in thrift stores, because I remember them not taking my 8-bit do controller. I'm happy they didn't, because I still have it now. But yeah, a boxed 8-bit do receiver. This is a USB wireless adapter. I mean, they're all Bluetooth, so like whatever, you know. And these are like iBuffalo USB controllers. What fishing controller is this for the PlayStation? This is the Bandai Tsuricon 1. It's not like and it's not the Tsuricon, so I'm okay on it. It's a little Switch carry case. The carbon black Xbox One controller. It's a good deal, right, for 5K? So this is, by now you've seen that, but this Goemon game, I actually found it sealed. I still have it. I'm not truly sure what to do with it, but I found it sealed and I got it. It's in my house now, just doing, well, nothing. It's on my shelf. That's why I don't like to connect sealed games. Hey, a sealed Goemon for the PlayStation 2. Come on. What? No way, bruh. Bro, this is officially dead stock haul, which to me is an insane find. But yeah, I generally don't like to buy sealed games like that, man. Here's a Kinnikuman for the PS2. That's also both of these Kinnikuman games. Oh, there's all three. Here's Muscle Grand Prix Max and 2, and this is Generations. These are all like considered wrestling games, I guess. They're more fighting games than wrestling games, and especially Muscle Grand Prix. You never see that. I mean, that's why it's 10,978 yen. But awesome games. So I guess they do have some games. Their premium stuff is just, you know, behind glass. Here's a DS version of Fire Emblem, since we're looking at Fire Emblem games today. And here we go. Here's a Dragon's Earth for the Super Famicom, 1738. Not a bad price. It's just behind glass. Rockman Dash over there for the PS1. And on the Eurasia Express for the PlayStation. What even is that? Alright. Here's Mr. Driller 2 for 1,000 yen. And it says there's a bunch of damage on the box, but it's not a bad price. So they're like behind glass, but the prices are fine in my opinion. They're not like too terrible. I guess they're just protective of it. Here's Zack, since we found Zack 2 just now. The original one is 5,000 yen. What is this? This is like some weirdo boxing game, if you see it in the back there. Right next to Alien Storm. Didn't even catch that. Cool. Alien Storm, man, that's a game right there for the Mega Drive. Complete in box. N64 up here. 10,000. I wouldn't say that's a good price, but it's not a bad price at all. 13K for a Mega Drive. Yeah, not a good price, but not terrible at all. Yeah, so they're still keeping up. It's just like they don't get that much stock because it's all the way out here. So yeah, like I said, their game section is small, but you're definitely going to find some cool stuff. Let's explore the rest of the store because it's just a general thrift store and you can find everything and everything here. Whoa, look how cool this is. 1480. It goes up and down. I guess it's broken, maybe. It looks like it's broken. Look how cool this is. Maybe you're going to find a Bulma here, huh? This is the place where you could find a Bulma. Because look at the Vegeta here. I'd rather not find it in the box because I'm going to toss the box. And I don't like doing that. So Rem and Ram. Is this a combo set? No, it's just Ram. I used to collect these back in the lockdown. I used to get them all from the Crane games. Another cool thing about their junk sections here is their disposable media. It's all sealed. They usually don't take secondhand tapes and stuff for privacy reasons. But yeah, these are all like brand new sealed, you know, DVDs. Here's some new VHSs of whatever brand for a couple hundred yen a pop. It's, if you're into this, which I don't know why you would be. I guess maybe I would release some videos on VHS one day and maybe sell it or something, like a 4am Laundry VHS special. But then like 300 yen is a great price for a brand new, you know, VHS. This is cool. I like that this exists. I like that this stuff isn't going to get lost and these stores are still, you know, doing their best to preserve it. This is a Minion. What is this? What even is this? This is a McDonald's branded Minion car bib thing. Alright. I thought it was going to be a toaster or something cool. You also find some really cool cups and stuff, like, you know, like this. It was say you were super into whatever this is, and then you would have toast of this awesome character. It's not awesome, but you know, if it was Goku, I would want Goku toast. I'm a big fan, man. This Final Fantasy 3 and 4, especially on the DS with the dual screen, like this reimagining it in like these low poly 3D things. I really like this. I think these games are awesome. Maybe I'm alone in that, but hey, that makes me get these games for not that much. The PS1 version apparently is pretty good too. Okay, so they do have a glass section of this game. This is a Shubibinman. I always like how Shubibinman says. And what is this again? Castlevania? No, I forgot what this game is, but yeah, 13,800. And Shubibinman, man, come on, man. Who doesn't know about Shubibinman? Here's Island Days on the 3DS. One of the few dating sims for it. I think it's a dating sim / visual novel, whatever. And some super seedy ROM games over here. Macross 2036 being the most notable one. Zack 3 over there as well. Why is Sly Cooper collection on the PS3 worth so much? I guess it's an uncommon game. If I can show you guys a bit more. Oh, here we go. Shinobi for the Mega Drive. Pretty cool. And Dokoku Soshite Final Edition. Whatever that is. But it's Data East, so it can't be that bad, right? Whoa, this is the Magise Krisu Figma. It's 5,478 yen. This is so cool. And it's got all the parts and different faces. Figma is like posable figures. They use them for photo shoots. It's kind of like its own hobby in and of itself. But to find this, I would have gotten it if it was cheaper, but you know, super cool. Really cool to find. All right, there you have it. What a great day for game hunting. We went to the flea market, we donated a Game Boy to charity, and then we went to a book off, a Wattman, and whatever recycle shop. Super cool. Great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm in a field. I did this for you. I'm out here for you in a field recording this video. There's bugs.
on me right now. All I ask is to like the video. Oh, it works. Super H2O. I have a feeling this isn't just water. Holy crap, this isn't water. This is like some... Okay. That's fine. Is there a garbage can behind it? It says Super H2O. That's like some idiocracy thing, man. Yeah, let's go to liquor. I just wanted water, bro. I'm tired of drinking fruity drinks. Like, it's been the whole day.